Parent, you are the flute. You are the one that is controlling whatever sound comes from that flute. Don't forget. When the breeze passes through the mountains, you hear some echoes and you hear some noise. The breeze doesn't have a voice. It's the places the breeze passes through that gives it those sounds and noises that you hear. But what if the breeze should pass through our lungs and enter into a flute? The sound, the sweet melody that comes from that flute, it is not the wind that made it. It's the shape of the flute that determines the sweet melody that comes from it. And this music can be sonorous. This music can be inspiring. This music can be motivating. Sometimes it can be music of sorrow and sadness. But it doesn't just come out of the flute just like that, or whatever windpipe we use. The working of the hands in controlling and determining the music, the note that is played by that flute is also very essential. If it is a sound of goodness, we know your hands have worked on it. If it is sound of sorrow, of destruction, of war, of turbulence, we know your hand has worked on it. Parents should not complain. They should not pretend as if they don't know what they have given back to. If you don't like what you see in the faces of your children, you need to look at the mirror. And from there, you understand very well that these children have actually resembled you 100%. They are watching, they are observing, they know what we do, they know when we lie, they know when we are deceptive, they know when we are selfish, they know when we truly care, and they know when we pay attention to them. At least you have to do your best first. Before any other thing, you must do your best. And if you can do your best, we are going to have a much better society as we have it now. Everybody must confess, we don't have time for these children. Everybody is I, me, and myself. Nobody cares as much. Even when we think we care, what kind of a mother, Dr. Sadiq, puts a 2-year-old child in school? What kind of a mother puts a 3-year-old child in the school when the child is supposed to be on your laps playing? Because we don't have what to do for them, we don't know what to do about them, we push them to a place where they can stop disturbing us. If parents are not ready, you can't rent a parent. You cannot rent a parent. You have a responsibility for bringing these children to this world. They passed through you. They came out of you. And you are going to be questioned about them. Why don't we think that our future lies in the way we treat these children, and the way we handle them, and the way we look at them? We have to be responsible as individual fathers and mothers. We have to be responsible as a community. We should be responsible as a nation. We also have to be responsible as the world at large. It is a problem of humanity now that the children are left to be whatever they want to be without any guidance, without any support, without any motivation. Addiction is mostly caused by lack of connection. Many of the children don't even know who they are. They can't even define themselves. And they just grow like that. Winds and breezes don't just blow like that. If you want them to be useful, you have to direct them. Even if you have to employ a organizer to assist you. Does anyone understand what I'm saying? Even if the organizer has to assist you in trapping the wind inside a tire so that it can become useful, you may have to do all you can, because the prophet says, "Khairun nas anfa'uhum linnas." The best of all mankind is one that brings the best of benefits. If your child or your children don't bring benefit, what will they bring? What will be the opposite or other sides of benefits? Let everybody try and see what they can do and work on that. And finally, like I normally say whenever I do TV program and speak to people, I normally say that this world, this earth, this nation, this family, we did not just inherit these things from our parents. We actually borrowed it from our children. We did not inherit this world from our parents. We actually borrowed it from our children. We must be responsible custodians so that we know what we hand over to them. And by the time we shift, the breeze and the wind will continue to bring benefits to others. The breeze will gently carry the clouds that are already pregnant with rainfall and blessings, and they will shower blessings on everyone, and greens and foliages will begin to grow from the earth to nourish the universe back to life again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.